Oh man. I'm tired. But it's my fault. I couldn't sleep. I mean, I guess it's not really my fault. It's my fault to an extent. I could have just forced myself to stay in bed. Whatever. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Starfield. We're here as always, ready to get Freddy with the Sketty and the Teddy and the Mom Spaghetti. Oh, fuck. I was hoping I'd start this episode a little bit sooner, but it's what it is.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
I feel like most people would be like, why did you just grab supplies? What you need the supplies for, you fucking weirdo? You know? Why would they be like, oh, you did it, you did the job, you killed them. The supplies, you got their supplies. I don't know. Just a thought. Just an idea. See, I really did not realize that I was under the full impression that we had started the Crimson Fleet kind of stuff, but I didn't even think
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hint. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Target has lost their grab drive. They
I don't know if my controller's drifting or not, but it feels like my controller's like stick drifting. I'm dead. Yeah, we're level 12. Definitely used a repair kit. Excellent.
We've taken out their grab drive.
I'm gonna break you open!
Target's grab drive is down.
Bam! Down goes their grab. They've got
Enemy
no
shield
shields.
system has been
Go
damaged.
get them. Oh, poor little ship's missing its shield.
Ecliptic stiletto. It's... Oh yeah. Okay, it was the stiletto.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yup, it's that simple. Hope the business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Oh. Okay.
You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. And now that you know the
Change
deal,
my mind.
it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
I'd be annoyed if we had some drift though. Considering I'm using the new controller, I'm using the Doom controller we got a little bit ago. Forgot, yeah, of course we gotta check in with UC. So much more loading, a lot more loading. Loading and flying around space we don't need to. Hopefully I can just hail them. Nope. So the ones where you got aboard for the 20th time. It's like a fucking Star Wars freighter.
And we're docked.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me. I hope I'll be able to see him next time. Pardon.
Do you have anything to report? We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That was quick thinking on your part. Selfless and creative. Our regular agents can be a little too rigid, because they're trained to follow orders. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Ragana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note,
That was a
how did
risky
things
move.
go with Neva?
You could have
Were you
got
able
my
to
cover
join the
blown.
fleet? Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything
I was trying to get
is
my
going
hood over
as
my head,
expected.
but it's not the
Now
go.
it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet.
It'd be cool if
I have
they
a
did a
profile here with some
DLC that was like
information
a
on his
full
background.
different solar system.
You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member
I'm
of the
sure
fleet,
someone's
but
gonna.
Delgado's most of all.
In any case,
Someone's probably
now
gonna
that
make
you're with the
something
fleet,
like that.
You'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
First mission in the books and no casualties. Good work.
We got a wager going over whether the fleet would let you in or leave you for dead.
Well. Oh god damn it, I boarded. Well, that works. Because the board is right there too, which is nice.
Andresia, hey. So I want to try something out. Got a second?
I am not certain that I believe you, based on similar.
Oh god damn it. Fuck. Triangle, I think. Yeah. Shit. Fuck. Ship's no longer docked.
You're docked. We're free.
We're free. I'm gonna jump like through the UC ship. Fucking blow it up.
Driver spinning down. Jump was smooth as butter.
Sorry, I was getting distracted. I was looking at an Instagram post. A friend posted a photo of himself and his twin sister, and he was saying happy birthday. to her, and and it was a cute photo. It's just
Nice
them
clean dot
as
there.
like kids. I think he's eating like some cotton candy. I was like, oh, best photo. Happy birthday to both of you.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K.
Hey, I'm trying to talk to you.
Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. Need something? The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station. But, all that aside...
A shotgun through your nose? Alright.
So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now,
Aren't you telling
we've
the
got
story?
everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me
Does it
why
even
those
come
damn
out?
doors are sealed?
It's called
Or
a
is it against the
malfunction.
wall?
You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's
Oh
Jasmine.
no, you just get
You
it.
need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway,
Aludra.
welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Damn it! It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of money selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah,
I think
sure,
Elias
laugh it
went
up.
bleeding there for a
I'll
second.
remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move
Shit.
weapons,
Back
ammo,
to my
mods,
story.
whatever you need.
After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations.
I don't need to hear this better, Weaver.
What you got? Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, bye, I guess.
Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of
See,
the
they have
bullshit, Zuri.
neuroamps.
I'll pay you
Interesting.
when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't
On
even
the
try
right,
to rip me
you've
off.
got Bradley from the
I know
Trade
value
Authority.
when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices.
Regarding your choices.
It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no,
is it now?
I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done.
You're done.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Oh.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Sysdef.
The Starfield universe is kind of funny because
Now
it
you
seems
begin
like
to
it's
understand.
like stagnated for like a
enough
long
discussion.
time.
We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
When the tour is over.
It really does feel like it's a stagnant, like it's kind of a stagnant, like they're stagnated. So weird. What's been laid on the lock? Prince Calestis. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how much I was thinking about it.
Signs of life in the immediate vicinity.
Like, I don't know how much of this I want to do, considering freezing cold. Considering we're almost done with the series, and it's like there's tons of storylines to still do. I'm sure we'll probably be ending up going through all this over again, but it's just like, damn, it's a lot. Still some powers we can get. Some Pirate Reaver. That's a wanted. It's probably murdering him. Some more power. Where's this one? Something. Light in darkness. Oh yeah. Yeah, last time we talked to her was like Ron Hope.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got
Yeah,
that?
shut the fuck up, Mathis.
Fine.
All right, listen up because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside. We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Wouldn't you just land at the lock at that point then? Oh, yeah. Got bugs. Horrible.
The probability of your defeat is extremely high.
What a weird creature.
Keep him pinned!
I'll never get tired of that.
The lock. Oh my god. Shit. I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of
Target eliminated. Enemy
a
annihilated.
marathon.
Opening fire!
Everything's marathon now. just taking over my head space.
This encounter will
Horrible.
likely end in
Might be the
your
most
death.
infectious game of the year this year, actually. Thinking about it. No, we're not gonna. It's not like a finishable game. We'll see. I think it's just the one more piece of candy, kind of like that's what the game is really in the end. There's always another piece of candy to get.
I advise a hasty retreat. It will save your life.
Y'all should be jumping. Requires a specialty key.
Watch my back. Target has been dispatched.
The music's kind of like
The enemy is nearby.
what's the word?
Wait, what was that?
Someone open this fucking door. I am freezing.
It is a fact that my firepower exceeds yours.
Cover me!
Watch out! It is useless to attempt defeating us. Detection of enemy has dropped unexpectedly.
Break a sweat.
Begin search protocol.
Was it really just that one dude?
We're
Yeah,
not
guy.
even inside, and already you have questions? Right now. I suppose. There is no deal. You and Mathis are two sides of the same coin. A couple of rooks fighting for a spot in the fleet. Only problem is that he is down a sheep and you are not, which puts you ahead. Just barely. Who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky and you won't make it off Suvorov in one piece.
Interesting. Open that door, dude. Freezing cold. I'm gonna blast one of you. Blast one of you. Don't fuck with me. The Crimson Raider. Gold and red is so hot though. It's such a good design. Open the fucking door, dude.
Here we are. The
Jesus
place
Christ.
where Jasper Creeks laid the
Yep,
groundwork
yep,
for
yep,
finding
yep.
the legacy, and eventually, the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
The lock.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
Wouldn't they have already been in here? Do people usually just die on the way into the lock? They're like, alright, well, we gotta pull back. People are already dead.
First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything
Yeah,
unusual?
so
Call it out.
they don't.
It's hostile?
Well, I guess the. Yeah.
Couldn't be simpler.
I don't know.
How many people did the UC stick down here down?
A couple of hundred at least.
Excuse me. I had to pull in the head, you know. Big macho dick had to pull his schlong out. Novice. Credits in water.
It's not a story, Mattis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
I don't know where I was going. Where I was thinking I was going. Prison scrubs. Next, you take those. Take a few of those. Just for fun.
This must be where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ice like this the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better than most of them, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second.
The heck?
Michael,
What are these things? Take them all down.
What do you think? Weird bug things. Where the fuck they are.
My form!
I need to get like enough so I can make my entire crew wear them. Hey. I was gonna say, if I die from this fucking thing, I'd be kinda mad. Or the assholes. Syringe. The fuck was a maelstrom? Do we have a maelstrom? Magstorm. Sorry, Magstorm. The fuck is that thing? Oops. The fuck? Oh my lord. This thing looks like it's gonna cripple. It's like, don't loot anything. Meanwhile,
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are
Man, I'm
inside
not
some
trying to
sort
bicker.
of prisoner transfer area.
Damn.
But everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
It's like looking at a box.
What about the whole roof's coming down?
A novice picks. Garbage.
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? Whew. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. A way we could turn this situation to our advantage. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. I had a feeling you'd be on board. Okay, here's my plan. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. Playing it safe, huh? I can respect that. But you better have me back when I make me move. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Interesting. Are we stuck in the IC?
I guess that's one way through.
Okay, Zouch. What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way out of A Block at this hour?
You know Jasper Crick's over in D Block? He's busting out of here, and he wants me to join him.
Crix really thinks he can bust out of the
While
lock?
we're picking through the trash,
Why the hell am I just hearing
we might as
about it
well grab
now?
some good stuff for ourselves.
Crick's only told the few people he trusts. He even told us to keep it to ourselves. Or he'll cut our throats.
Then why the hell are you telling me?
Tired.
Come on, I gotta explain this. It's because I like you, Rickard. Now, I want you to come with me.
Up there if
We've been getting in this storeroom for months.
How can these things live in this kind of cold?
I was hoping we had something a little more than that.
Quit screwing
around and pick up. I, didn't know you cared that much.
Is anyone there?
You give me the signal and I'll... Oh, shit. Wait, I forgot to turn off the recording.
Recording? What the hell, Rickard?
Up there?
We never meet down here this way. I thought you were gonna kill me, alright?
Kill you? God, no. I love you. Alright?
Those things are called right behind the walls.
I'm sorry, baby. Here, let me turn this thing off and I'll apologize.
We need these doors open. So the two of you made
Try
it,
to
huh?
listen to the audio log.
Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that? Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Or prison scrubs. All those prison scrubs.
And here I thought we were going to be doing some... fun, like rob a bank or something.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting.
Huh. What's that?
The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
It's history, man. Blows me mind.
It's history, man. Blows me mind. Oh. What a goofy gun. Nah, I don't care that much.
Hey, we should talk. Nah, there's nothing round. I swear, if this isn't enough to get me into the fleet. So have you thought about what I've said? Yeah, well, too bad. We're talking, so spit it out. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right?
That's so funny.
Well, we're kind of on the clock here. Just remember, when this all goes down, you better make the smart choice. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
Okay, let's see.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
funny you can digilock them though. And here I'm fighting. Someone's fighting. Fuck. Want the food train, goddammit.
Take me on! I dare ya! You wanna mess with a Crimson Fleet pirate?
Turn up. Horrible things. Yeah, I literally. Oh. So dumb.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I'd been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter and let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have plenty details linked to the utility closet and the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Cricks must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. Play this right.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the Legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. We got a tip from an inmate about some equipment being stolen from one of the supply rooms. We did a thorough sweep of the place and came up with 2 mining lasers and several power packs missing. After the alarm was raised, all of the inmates' cells were searched, but we turned up empty-handed. I have no idea how the inmates were able to get into that storage room and hide that gear without being picked up on camera. I'm starting to suspect that the inmates could be receiving help from some of the staff of this facility.
You barely even counted target practice!
Oh, I thought there was something else.
Where the hell did they go?
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec.
Got one of those too.
This ought to come in handy.
Bless you.
All right, let's keep moving.
Can you modify these?
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
Now it's black. Cool.
Your pack's too full. You'll slow us down.
In fact, he like screamed at me.
The
and
things
back
I do to make money. I must be crazy.
So we could probably do. Or what it would be in. There we go. I don't think we're in combat right now. Okay. Picked up in that briefcase.
Get ready to die!
Oh, she is.
Eyes up! Incoming!
Oh, darkness, my old friend.
Enjoy that, Darkness!
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Serves them right.
Serves them right. What did it bring us outside?
I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me the answer's down here. Looks like I picked the right person for the job.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Yeah, sure, and I wish gold coins would start raining from the sky. Now, if wishing time is over, maybe you'd be kind enough to stop running your mouth and listen for a change. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. You're right. Maybe I could have done more of the brain work. But hey, at least I helped you take out those things, whatever the hell they were, right? Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Well, I guess I deserve it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Should you require my presence in the future, you know where to find me.
Sort of way, not stalkery.
There. Stable orbit achieved, like a toy sailboat released into a calm pond. Seals are locked and we are docked.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case. Yeah?
Need a drink?
So, looks like we got our... Once again, I'm Jazz. Like Neva said, you need ship... It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be... We got the best... Anything that keep... Just let me know when you want to... I don't mind helping. I bet you would.
Need something? There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neighbor, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, neighbor. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard.
I don't know how long
We
I've been
grab
needing
their
for.
credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation.
You're going on vacation.
And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Okay.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars.
Fight him later on. He
And
gets
remember,
mad. He's
Rokov
going,
does
I'm gonna
not
kill
need to know
you.
anything about Grix's legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Ro, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Oh my god, Carl. Everyone, you ain't shut the fuck up. God damn. Carl's just fucking going ape.
I hope Bug has something strong enough
Ape
to
shit.
knock me out.
Saying he's being annoying as fuck.
As a captain? Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. Oh, I will, I can promise you that. Best part is, you won't even see it coming. Now get the hell out of me way!
Carl.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
He's like, he just went up to Lily and he just started, Mo. He's just feeling himself right now.
Wrap your business up with Mathis, then we'll talk.
What the hell you mean? You
I did.
There you are. Well, all right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been
Oh
tipping
shit,
me off
Pokemon
about some
Champions
kind of
arrives April
bullshit
8th
charity event that the
on
Siren of the
Switch.
Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those gal-bait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it? Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here.
It'd be hilarious if I said we'll see what
Get your ass
Delgado
to the
says about that.
Siren and bring me my goods. Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that
No
word.
one gives
Until
a
you earn
damn.
your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. Because that's exactly what you... Beneath all of... So get used
Fuck,
to
I didn't mean to do that.
Hit me up
Don't
if you
click
got
it again.
questions.
Get you a drink?
I need to get to my ship. Well, I need to switch out my ship first. This dude should be gone. He's supposed to be kicked out. And therefore he should be gone. Just like Santos from... He's gonna be like Santos from the pit. And he's gonna be salty at me. Like, you got me kicked out of my club. Da da da. It's like, maybe you should do your job better, fucker.
You want to stay under the radar? No, but sure. Let me.
Let's see here. Get my actual ship. It's hard to fucking like. It's like, which button is it? It's there. We go. So dumb. She is a beaut, though. I'm not gonna lie. Very nice ship. I want something to just go in there. That fits, technically. That probably actually fits. Ooh, it does. Hell yeah. Okay. That's an option. it's not an option. Oh, that's an option. What does that look like? Okay. We already have it over there. But I do like the idea. What if this one's over here? Does that fit? It does fit, technically. They look like guns. No, I fuck with that. Just looking around just in case. Shopping still. Alright. That's all I wanted to do there. Let me change the color. Awesome. Cool. Now there's something in there, so it's not just that weird void space. Thank you for letting me switch my ship out. I'll be calling it a day here in a second.
I always thought he reaches what you best. Never considered trying.
Gotta put away some of my shit real fast. Empty my fucking loot.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
Talk to me, my dear friend. Neon. You think it would be... But I can't think of any... And there you were, navigating corporate bureaucracy like a professional. Humanity went to the
Toby's
stars
kind of in the
and
way, so
explored
I
new
can't fully
worlds.
see what she's saying.
And
What
some
he's
still
to
ended
say.
up sitting at desks all day long. Not sure if I should laugh or cry. Look, I know Neon is going to be Neon, no matter what any of us do about it. But I'm glad you put a stop to that neural amp tech. Nothing good was going to come from that. I do. Trust me. I think it's fascinating and has potential to help beyond our wildest dreams. But we can't just believe that they have the best intentions here. Too much is at stake to risk it. I guess we'll find out if we can trust them if you suddenly start coming after all of us, huh? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, not that I care a ton about the internal politics of some ethically dubious megacorp, but... So, Masako, huh? I mean, between her and Ularu Chen, I get it, but you don't trust her, do you? Well, I trust you, and I'm glad the choice was yours and not mine.
Come here, Toby.
Anyway,
Yes.
you didn't happen to pick up any investment tips while you were in there? Just kidding. I don't even want to know.
I don't even want to know.
I want to hear one of my... Of course.
I want to fit them in the prison scrubs. I want to fit them all in prison scrubs. But no, I decided against it. I
Glad
just
we could take some
like
time
his
out of
fit
our
too
wild
much. I think he
adventures
looks too
to have a
good.
nice chat. Thanks for that.
I feel like Barrett was probably the most tripped out one. What is this? Oh shit! What's that fucking pistol? Holy god! Fleet first. Does a lot of damage. Okay, so they use different ammo types, so that's all I was hoping for. Can't believe we're out of shotgun ammo. Oh, I like the maelstrom. Damn it. Shit. Well, whatever. Holy goofy ass spacesuit. Nah. Send that. Send all 5. So drippy. With the fucking helmet. It's too drip. Driving a vehicle through a crowded city is frowned upon by local authorities in Sarah. How often? Who's driving through the city? Like, just kind of confused. And why that's like a thing. Like, were people killing people, I assume? And like and Todd was like, I don't like that. I think we shouldn't be using the vehicle to kill civilians in the inner cities. Dense populated areas. I'm like, what the fuck? Kill them all.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home.
I think I forgot Fosco. Gotta recollect Fosco now. There we go.
It's true. My husband runs one of the most successful businesses in the Freestar Collective. but I still think we can do better. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere, either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Oh, sorry. My nerves are frayed. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small. I mean, you're right, of course. But with a little more hard work, so much good can be done. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions. Exactly. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel. My husband put his foot down and hasn't risked our core business on this. If Henry loses money here, it'll only be from his pet project. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that,
What the fuck?
and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
Fine. Yeah, I'm gonna just go over. I was wondering, yeah, that's what a weird little mission.
You really going through with it?
I was gonna say, did I sprain my fucking... I did. I sprained my ankle again. Because my shit's always broken. Oh. Easier than... Weird. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna fast travel here, then real fast. Oh man, do we have to, yeah. To go to the fucking, the UC fleet. I don't. It wants to send me to the, yeah, I was gonna say it wants to send me to the asteroid that's near the fleet. Yeah, I was trying to hope to like finish a lot more of like the missions that we had before we try to do Unity, but I think that is not the case. But we'll see how far we can get with this Crimson Fleet mission. Or like some quest line kind of thing. I don't think we'll finish it this time. I'm almost positive I've mostly finished it, if not finished it on my other character. But that was forever ago. Alright. I'm gonna call it a day here, but as always, y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Adios. Deuces. See ya. Be gone.